baseline. You got to turn it over so you have a red baseline. Go this way. So the red line is closest to you. Okay. And I guess the target is, let me think of it, shoot.
Shoot stuff?
I can measure fractions of an inch. So write that on there. Write that across the top. I can measure fractions of an inch. Because I'm going to need you guys to have a certain level of precision in the work that you do. Okay? And one of these days we'll even do metric at some point. You're welcome to do metric at any point in metric, because I do have some metric rules. But I need to do. Are we all ready? Katie?
Yes, we are.
You have a pencil? Put your bag down. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. I'm all the way to the left here, where there's a little bit, the margin. And I'm going to start, we're going to make it like an inch long line. It could be pretty heavy if you want to make it, And I'm going to put a big 0 over that. And now I'm going to count 16 over, but this is 0. It's not 1. So you can't go 1, 2, 3. You'll be 1 off. You have to go 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And once you've established that, and you count twice, you're going to make another long line. It's got to be the same length as the first one, or close to it. We're going to put a big 1 right there. Okay. And basically how they do these fractions of an inch is they started breaking the thing in half. So I'm going to count over. It's 16. What's half of 16? 8. So we're going to count over 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But now we're going to put a line here, only it's going to be a little bit shorter than the lines on the end. Not a lot, but just a little bit. I've got 2 sections, 2 halves. If I count here, 0 half, 1 half, 2 half. Does that make sense? 0 half, 1 half, 2 half. And if you count it this way, work with me like that on there, this should begin to make better sense as we go. Yeah, it's the sun going in and out of clouds. It's throwing our exposure off. Okay. Now I'm going to cut this in half again. And you're going to make the line a little bit shorter. What's half of 8? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I want to make a line on here again, only it's got to be shorter still. Leave the vise alone. What? You realize there's only like 6 kids sitting near vices, right? And there's nobody near this one. He's not near that one. Now I've got quarters here. It's in 4 segments, so these are fourths. 0 fourth, 1 fourth, 2 fourths reduces to 1 half. 3 fourths. 4 fourths is 1. And here's a neat thing. Denominator, numerator. Numerator, denominator, is that right?
Yeah.
Numerator.
So, the numerator is always odd. The denominator is always even. If you have an even, then you know you can reduce. Does that make sense? So just watch out for that. That's a pro tip. Yeah. Okay. We're going to break everything in half again, and now we have 8s. Shorter line still. Can you kind of see the pattern? Do you recognize this from rulers you've seen in the past? Okay. So now we're 0 eighths. Count with me. What is this? 1 8. 2 eighths reduces to 1 fourth. 3/8, 4/8, or 1/2, 5/8, 6/8, 8/8. I'll give you a guess what we do now. Shorter line still. And you kind of see the pattern here, right?
I do.
So now we're at 16ths. I'm going to go ahead and label it. I hope you have the pattern. If you don't, ask a neighbor or raise your hand. I'll come and help you. But I want to make a little quiz for us here. So 1/16, 2/16, 3/16, 4/16, 5/16, 6/16, 7/16, 8/16, 9/16, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Are you guys okay so far?
What are you asking?
I'm asking you to tell me what the ruler's reading right here at that line.
Oh.
Shh, to yourself. Is that better? Ooh, nope, that's too much. You got it?
Hold on.
Okay. Last one. What is this one? Okay. What's the first one?
14/16.
13/16.
So if I'm at 1/2 inch, that's 8/16, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13/16. What's this one?
1 1/4.
1 1/4, 1 1/4. What's this one?
3/8.
3/8.
3/16.
It's 3.
3/16 would be here. 3 lines.